You know, we used to have, you could sniff out these bad kids versus the good kids. It's the good kids that are doing it.
An ER nurse knows firsthand the dangers of doing heroin. Anyone can be a drug addict. It could be your neighbor, your son, your daughter, anyone.
Because of my addiction, I robbed my family of money and jewelry. I robbed them of time and peace of mind. I worked in your office with Tom Carpenter and was making drug deals on your phone.
It's the beautiful girl from Long Island who comes up on a full ride in Maris, sitting there, and her eyes are pinpoint and she's glazed over. And it was one bad decision, one time at a party. Doesn't matter how many times your parents sit around and talk to you about drugs. You do heroin one time and you're done.
Sobering facts about a drug that's taking the country by storm. Senator Terrence Murphy held a drug forum in Pawling on Tuesday. Law enforcement, the community, and elected officials gave feedback on possible solutions to the growing epidemic.
We now have 5 counties in the Mid-Hudson region here that have been designated as high-intensity drug trafficking areas. We are literally losing our kids every day. There's one a week that is dying, and it's completely unacceptable to lose one, nonetheless one a week.
19 minutes, every 19 minutes, someone is going to lose their battle with drugs nationally. 19 minutes, folks. Every time I have a meeting like this, it just drives me crazy.
What we're seeing now is the pendulum swing from the legislation that was developed around prescription medications. The e-prescription program went into effect and cut off the supply line of falsified prescriptions, forged prescriptions, and doctor shopping. And we saw the immediate swing the other way of the pendulum, which was, I need it now, what can I get, what will work, and what's cheap.
And Deputy Supervisor of the town of Pawling, Bill Johnson, sat on the panel, and he says no one is immune to the drug epidemic. His son is a recovering heroin addict.
Thank God through friends we were able to get him into someplace, and he is sober today. Sadly, still serving time for the vehicular manslaughter accident that he caused. So any way that I can help, I'm certainly happy to.
Just being here tonight is awesome. Thank you.
And Dutchess County Deputy Sheriff Kirk Imparati said more funding is desperately needed for more boots on the street.
I mean, patrol officers that are there, first line of defense, that are the eyes and the ears, and make the arrest. And when they make that arrest, they gather intelligence, and when they gather that intelligence, they share it with the drug task force, and it leads to bigger and better things.
And other feedback? More funding towards prevention. Elaine Trumpetto, Executive Director of the Council on Addiction Prevention and Education of Dutchess County, said for every $1 spent on prevention, down the road there's $12 to $18 you save on treatment.
Instead of school trips to the Statue of Liberty, you need to get, I know you can't bring the kids into the ER to see what a heroin overdose looks like, but you know how many times that's what I want to show them. This is what texting and driving looks like. This is what drinking and driving looks like. Same kind of idea.
The general tone of the meeting was that there's hope. Cheryl had a $200,000 a year job, and she lost it all to heroin. But she's happy now.
I used to walk around with $5,000 to $6,000 in my pocket on a daily basis because I was a $1,000 a day drug addict. I have no money, and my life has never been better. I'm okay today.